Wah, wah. Don't care about that. Let's jump into some games, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls. Children of all ages. We are about to embark on a beautiful journey known as Prester Druid. Now, this is a deck that I genuinely think is really good right now. I'm 6-1, which is not bad, but it is a small sample size. But like, the game is becoming increasingly board-based. And the thing is, right, or this deck is, it does kind of lose really fast. Wait, I have 2 Prester Druids? Oh, wait, yeah, of course. I made the deck last night and I played it. My bad. Like, I'm not gonna say it's perfect. Heck, I don't even think I'm gonna say it's good. No, I'm gonna say it's good. But I'm not gonna say it's broken. But it's fun. It's cool. At least there's some cool clip moments. No, I don't want to save that. And I think it's gonna be a short stream today. Like I said before already. Hey, how's it going?
I will go forward at any cost.
Okay, so what you want to do in your opening hand is basically look for Lady Prester or a card that will draw you Lady Prester right off the bat. We did not get any of those, so we will get rid of the cards. I do like Aquatic Form. Generally speaking, you want to play Aquatic Form turn 5 because one of a couple of things will happen. 1, you find Lady Prester, you put her on top, you draw the card, you win the game, bada bang, bada boom. 2, you get Guff. I don't know if I want to play the Druid of the Reef yet. I'm going to hold out for a bit, see what kind of deck they're going. If they're playing minions on the board, I'll play Druid of the Reef to deal with it. If not, it's fine. Okay, it doesn't appear to be. I can go Aquatic Form at this point. I mean, I guess I could do it once I get my dragons. You know what? Let's do that. Let's just Hero Power, hit face. We'll probably play Plant. We'll probably coin out Wildheart Guff turn 4. Ramp up a little bit, try to draw for Lady Prester or anything else that can draw me. Lady Prester, capture Cold Tooth Mine. The other thing, where is it? The Jerry Ray Carpenter, and just chill for a bit. We're gonna go Taunt, just to protect ourselves. Hero Power, hit. I mean, we're gonna play this out fairly slowly, it looks like. But we're gonna find Lady Prester as soon as possible, start ramping up a little bit if we can. And who knows, I mean, if we end up finding Lady Prester a little bit later on, but we happen to have like 9 mana instead of just 6, I mean, it might not end up being that bad. I will also play Aquatic Form on turn 6 to see if she's at the bottom of the deck, just in case. But that is about it. Trading here works really well. No longer works really well because they have a 4/6 right now. I will innervate out Wildheart Guff and see what happens. Is Prester Druid still good? I do think Prester Druid is still good. I think that's actually quite good. I mean, again, I'm not going to come out here and say that it's broken or anything, but I genuinely think that it's a very solid deck right now because a lot of people are building more board-based stuff, and I will say aggro is fairly fast, but you have things to contest the board a little bit so you don't get blown out of the water, and then you just outscale your opponent with endless dragons. I will admit, because there are more dragons now, it's a little bit annoying. We're gonna play this real quick, see if we can find Lady Prester. We do not. None of these are really that good. I will actually say, no, Rush with Astalar to hit here is not bad. Rush, Astalar, Beaming Sidekick on Astalar, and this is pretty good. We'll go 3/1 Rush, plus Astalar. Give the 2/2 some extra HP, hit here, and then ramp up a little bit. I mean, I guess actually at this point, we should probably be drawing cards to find Lady Prester as soon as possible. You know what? Yeah, we have to draw cards to try to find Lady Prester. We got Jerry Ray Carpenter, which means we're able to play Lady Prester in 2 turns. That's fine, I don't really care about that. We're going a little bit slower than I would have liked. Generally speaking, you want to play Prester on 6, not 8, but it's fine. I get to trade here. I mean, everything's okay, right? Boom, draw our most expensive card, and then ramp up a little bit. Highest cost card. ramp up a little bit so we're able to play more things on the big turn. And again, save Planted Evidence just because I liked holding on to this card. I probably should use it earlier and be less greedy with it, but I personally like just holding on to it sometimes so I can try to get something really good out of it in a couple of turns. So let's go with Lady Prester, just right off the bat. And I think I'm okay taking 9 damage. I think ramping up one more time and playing the Bubbler is probably fine, and then from that point on, we're going to go with the Nuts. Let's ramp up, play the Bubbler, and just pass for now. And then, like I said, after this, we're gonna play Aquatic Form, we're gonna draw, we're gonna do everything we can to try to snowball this game now.
The streets are not safe.
Okay, see, I actually saw this not too long ago. I saw this, John Bray made a build for Ramp Druid that was basically like this, that actually ran the Silver Moon Sentinel, because at first I thought, oh, the Mana Thirst of 8 is like impossible to get to. But considering Druid's able to ramp so fast, it actually helps a lot against aggro. So that's why I ended up really loving this. So we're gonna full trade. This goes here. And then this goes, I guess, here. Why not? We're gonna go boom. We're gonna go dredge, probably composting. So that way we can draw a bunch of cards and just play a bunch of things here. Like I said, boom, composting. Bonk. This goes here. Well, actually, let's try to draw a bunch of cards and then play a big Twilight Drake. Moonlit Guidance is fine. How many more cards do I have? Another composting. It's a bit too early to play the other composting. Let's see if we can draw some other good dragons here. Dealing 2 damage to everything, and then this goes here seems about right, actually. We don't end up losing that many things. So you can do this into Twilight Drake. Into Twilight Drake, it does damage to everything. We play, boop, into another one, perhaps? No, we'll trade so we can make it even bigger. We draw another card, we'll play this. We'll get another one. And then we'll play 4 Watch Posts just to annoy them a little bit. I guess maybe I could have drawn a card or ramped up. A 4 Watch Post is going to slow them down. They don't have the mana to go for a big Astelar play quite yet. And if we can get Planted Evidence to pump up our minions, it could be really good. That's a problem. We can just silence it with the Eterniate Maw, though, so it's not the end of the world. We'll go Moonlit Guidance first, just see what we get. If we can get, like, something good. Does this win me the game? I think this wins me the game. Genuinely. Right? Boom! Play the other one, silence this. Play the other one. Silence a minion, silence this. It's gonna be Innervate. Planted Evidence. We can at least play like 1 or 2 more things here, right? Okay, maybe winning the game is a bit much. Thorngrowth Sentries or 1 mana. I think I need to go with 0 mana, and then we'll go with Moonlit Guidance or something. So we're gonna go with 0 mana to get myself a couple of minions to protect these a little bit more. Boom. Moonlit. Soaks up the board some more. Moonlit Guidance hopefully gets me something good. Moonlit Guidance goes off. We'll take Planted Evidence. We'll play Planted Evidence. We have to discover things quickly here. We're gonna have to go really, really fast. We're gonna take Innervate. And then it's... Oh my god. Innervate. Planted Evidence. Oh no, we're not gonna have enough time to win, are we? No, 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 no! Oh wait, we do win. Oh my gosh. That was so stupid. I'll take it though, we take those. Love the off-meta deck, thank you. Kind of disgusting, actually. That went way better than I thought it was gonna go. Okay, we'll trade so we can make it. Was there? I went too slow with my picking. I should have been faster. I play Moonlit Guidance. I find that I pick it. I should have picked it way faster. Rather than saying like, does that win me the game? No, I just need to play it and I need to go. Why am I hesitating? I just need to go. I wasted at least 4 or 5 seconds here just hesitating. Play that. God, I'm so slow at this game. Silence, that's not my bad. and then innervate, and then plant. Yeah, I don't think I made a mistake there, really.
I will go forward at any cost.
Guff is just in general a really good card, so we'll keep it. I do think that it's better to have a couple of other things, like, you know, Lady Prester or draw or a little bit of early game pressure, but I like Wildheart Guff a lot. I think it's definitely still decent enough to keep, just because of how good he is. I mean, drawing card, endless ramping, we get to draw an extra card every turn. It's really, really strong. Hello, YouTube video. True. Did you play the Heroic Tavern Brawl? No, I did not. I don't really do that because I don't really like it. I'm not a huge fan of beating up on other less... Oh. I was supposed to hit second. I'm gonna heal them up, which is unfortunate. That's my bad. I was talking. But I don't like abusing new players in the Brawl to get benefit. I mean, I already get a lot of money with this. I already put a lot of money into the game, is what I meant to say. So I don't really need to focus on it. We're gonna play Peasant. He's gonna trade into it, but at least if he does trade, it dies, and if he pings it, he wastes the hero power, which is not bad. But yeah, that's the general idea. I just don't like hurting people who don't have a ton of money to put into the game and aren't able to keep up with me in the Tavern Brawl. Because, I mean, I could probably average like 6 or 7 wins, but there are a lot of newer players who wouldn't be able to do it. Point is, not a fan of the Tavern Brawl, just in general. I really am not. So we drew Lady Prester. So now if I go coin... No, I still go coin you. Because it's still going to ramp me up and draw me a card, right? And then we'll play you turn 6. And then we'll just start drawing cards and playing Peasant turn 7. Like, we don't even necessarily need to ramp. We got the 1 ramp off of the Lady Prester, so it's fine. They draw 1 card. You're really playing that to draw 1 card? I think that's a little bit bad, but okay. Whatever floats your boat. Aquatic Form will come down next turn because we're able to draw literally anything that we find down there and just start playing tons of stuff. I mean, they might just concede, honestly. I mean, a Prester on curve. I mean, they get to freeze it, which is definitely not great for me. But, I mean, you already saw how much damage I can do with this deck out of nowhere. Let's see how much damage I can do with this deck this time. How is this a thing? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how Blizzard signed off on this. I think it's a little bit crazy and ridiculous. They're gonna ping my face again. That's fine. Aquatic Form doesn't really matter too much. So you're interesting, but you're not really what I want right now. Amalgam of the Deep or Composting. Kind of want Composting here. Draw a card. Then it's gonna be boom, boom, pump up its HP, and then just go composting, so that way hopefully they die and I can trade in. And we have these 1/1s to block flurry hits, and then if all else fails, we can just go Moonlit Guidance. Okay, I am 100% fine with Reckless Apprentice. Like I said before, I kind of wanted these minions to die so I can start drawing a ton of cards. That's like the whole plan. You're gonna ping the 6/5 and start killing it? Interesting. Okay, well. We've got one of the game-winning cards. If we can find another one, we're gonna go absolutely bonkers. Oh, you froze it. Oh, and you're killing it so I can't get more things. That's rude, for sure. Holding a dragon, I play this, kill off one of the things, probably kill this off. I think I can wait another turn, probably. I think I can wait another turn. How much damage can you do? I think I need to ramp up real quick and use you. And maybe even composting. I think that might be best, right? So how much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that works. Okay. Ramp 1 mana crystal. Play this. Play composting again because it'll probably end up dying. At least something will die. And then we're gonna go capture Coldtooth Mine to draw our cheapest thing. Just so we can thin out the deck a little bit. It's gonna give me Innervate or Aquatic Form. We're just gonna hit this. I think I should have hit the 2/3, that's my bad. And then when we play you, we're able to go kind of crazy as long as you don't die this time. You're gonna double freeze? You've gotta be kidding me. Okay, we might have to just commit to Hala this turn just so we don't die. and kill off several things. We're not going to do as much damage as I would have liked, but... Oh, you're going to trade. Oh, so you can get that. That makes sense to me. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. No way you're coining to ping. That's crazy. I'm dead to a lot of things here. I am dead to a lot of things. Boom. Moonlit Guidance. See what I get. Planted Evidence. Sure. Why not? Let's see if we can play enough spells to just win the game. We get together Planted Evidence. We get Earthen Scales, which will play on you, so we can just go crazy. Earthen Scaled, so you don't die to things. Okay, cool. It didn't end up killing that off. Perfect. Another 1 mana. I need to play Aquatic Form as soon as possible, actually. Let's go with make an enemy minion dormant. Could be good for 1. We could also just go with Plot of Sin because it gives me minions. Let's go Aquatic Form just before I forget. Discovering a Dragon's pretty okay. None of them were spells down there. We'll go with Boom. And we're just going to do as much damage as we can. Due Process to draw extra cards seems fine. 0. I guess a 2-mana 5/5's not bad. I mean, I guess. We'll also draw a card. Oh my god. Oh my god. Boom. And then I'll just go boom. Oh my gosh, if I had drawn the card sooner and seen I got Malagos, that would have been insane. I don't die this turn. I have a couple of chances to get like an Alex Strawza to try to win the game. But I think that was a pretty good board and thing that I just developed there. That's kind of crazy. Dude, this deck is insane. I can't even look at chat when I'm doing all this. Ooh, that's not great. That's not great. I can ping them a couple of times and see what I end up generating here, but this is close. I mean, they freeze. It doesn't matter what they freeze. I guess freezing the 7/2 makes the most sense. I think I play Murazond. I think I play Murazond so I can just like freeze them and get some extra stuff. Honestly, I think it's fine. I get a solid alibi so I can't die. And then I'll just push them in the face a little bit and freeze some of their minions. Murazond. Keep the spells in my hand for now. I mean, I'm not really going to get that many minions. Oh, shoot. I forgot that that could potentially hit my own stuff. Luckily, it didn't, but it can. Wildfire doesn't really do anything. Flurry to freeze their minion. It's fine. Oh, we get another minion. Cool. We'll go gain an empty mana crystal. And then we'll draw our lowest card for now, just because we can. Another Murazond's fine. And they're just going to concede because there's nothing they can do. This deck is nuts! I'm loving it. I'm actually loving this deck. This deck is disgusting. And I hate how good that it is. I'm sorry that I ignored chat while I was doing those big turns. It's hard to know what to do when everything you're getting is completely random, okay? Am I 2 times around the same game?
Phelan versus Jaina.
Oh, that's insane, dude. Actually nuts.
Forward at any cost.
We're gonna keep Capture Cold Tooth mine because it guarantees draws me Lady Prester, and it's just better to have it than to not have it. Do not like this hand. This is one of the few times where I'm like, this hand is genuinely just bad. I mean, composting's good if we can draw a couple of early minions to start snowballing the board, but like, I'm not a fan of this right now. If we end up drawing Jerry Rig, okay, we get Innervate, which means we can Innervate out Lady Prester a turn early, which I'm pretty okay with, actually. I am 100% okay playing Lady Prester 1 turn early and using Innervate. They're playing Wildfire. They're going to be fairly aggressive. I do not really care. We get Drew to the Reef. I'm going to Hero Power. No, let's just draw our highest cost card for now. I think it's better to just do that and get it out of the way. I want to play Composting with a bunch of little 1-drops later on. If I can't find Guff, it's no big deal. We don't need 10 mana, although it is very helpful in this deck. Moonlit Guidance, not really that important. Let's go Drew to the Reef. Rush into that so we minimize damage. And then we're going to play this in 2 turns. We're not going to play Moonlit Guidance until after we get minions. And I mean, if I have nothing else to play, I'll probably just play Planted Evidence, see if I can get something that draws me cards or does something interesting that maybe gives me armor, perhaps, to keep me alive. A whole bunch of stuff I can do. Any ideas on how they're going to go about Death Knight as a whole? For now, Death Knight is free to play friendly. I think it is, but I think it's going to get more expensive. I do. I really do think it's going to get more expensive as time goes on. Give me Jerry Rig this turn so I can play that. And okay, Planted Evidence is okay. We will play boom. See what we get. We will get another Capture Cold Tooth Mine or 0 to get Guff. And then honestly, I will probably just end up playing Guff. Not now, but
You've gone too far.
probably not next turn. I probably still coin out Lady Prester, and then I play Wildheart Guff, and then I'll have 2 dragons in my hand, and it's gonna be a slow next 2 turns, but then we'll get the ball rolling. They draw 2 cards here because they played Wildfire as well as the Cold Case. And ooh, yuck, this is not looking super good here. We're gonna play Innervate Lady Prester. And let's see if we can win the game without drawing Hala. Just got ranked 350 with Blood Death Knight. It seems super strong against the meta there. I really do think Blood Death Knight is quite strong. I think it's good against the meta in most places. It's got good board wipe. It's got good survivability against combo. It's got some decent disruption depending on the build you're going. It's really fun. Why do you hate good decks when you win with them? I mean, I don't hate good decks. I just don't want to play them. Because I don't find just playing good decks fun, because I all I do is just win. Like, I played Imp Warlock and just smashed everyone. Oh, it's still, oh no, that's still a thing. Oh, yuck. Do I want to play Guff or do I want to play Moonlit Guidance? Wait a minute, if I play Bran off of Murazond, no, I don't think that would actually do anything. If I play Guff and Bran sticks around for more than 1 turn, how bad is that gonna be for me? I would say pretty bad. But I still think that this is best to draw 1 extra card, get some extra armor, and then from here we can figure out what we want to do. I don't know. I think maybe it would have been better. Need for Greed's fine. Maybe it would have been better to just play Murazon and try to find a way to kill Bran, but or play Moonlit Guidance, but I think playing Guff, getting an extra mana, drawing an extra card, gaining some armor for survivability, I think it's good. I really do. Thoughts on Rogue being able to cheat 9 mana out on turn 4? It's pretty dumb, but I don't think it's ridiculously broken or anything. Like, I do think that it's strong and kind of broken, but not compared to what's in the meta right now. Like, it's definitely toned down. I guess it's still strong, but the Wild Pawn Null nerf was enough to make it kind of okay. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'll get this. I'll get a lot of things by playing this. So I'm gonna do it. Because at the very least, it'll also draw me a card, right? Flurry doesn't really matter. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to kill Bran. That comes down, it's going to do 3 damage. We get Aquatic Form. Doesn't really matter. I'll play Moonlit Guidance. I really need to figure out a way to kill up Bran, though. Moonlit. If we're holding a dragon, we get the Whelps. We can play that twice. It's only 1 mana. I would kind of rather play Malagos for card draw, but I think because I need to kill Bran sooner rather than later, I might as well just do this, along with a composting, right? Do I want to play composting on this, or after I play 1 more? Yeah, let's just play composting on this. It's not a big difference, but it is a difference nonetheless, because I draw 1 left. Brasswing to heal up. Bet. Yeah, we'll heal up instead. We don't even need to rush you in. You're just going to do 2 damage, heal me up a decent amount. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. So, Dawngrowth? No. Actually, it's not that surprising. It makes a lot of sense here. Really wish you would stop dogging on Warlock every stream, man, especially whilst playing Dune Hunter, the Meta Tyrant. It's literally not even the Meta Tyrant. It only became the Meta Tyrant like 3 days ago. Like, it is not a problem in the meta. Or at least it wasn't until not too long ago. And I still think Curse Warlock up until High Legend is just better. Or Curse Implock, whatever. However you want to say it. We'll play Moonlight Guidance, see if we can find anything amazing off of this. Alex Straza. Pretty decent damage, I would say. We're gonna go boom 8. Boom 8. Boom 8 more. Not bad. Not bad, I would say. And then you can like ramp up and maybe play Planted Evidence or something. I'm not really sure 100% on what I want to do here. I guess Aquatic Form if it finds me another Alex Rose. Okay. Calicos. I have played a spell, so I want to play this next turn. But we can find something to play that with. We'll just go gain a mana crystal and this for now. I'm pretty sure that they end up dying, but I don't think I care too much. It's mostly just to try to soak up damage from the volatile skeletons. We heal up 8 more, which is great. And it kills off a couple of things, which I don't care about. For me, as a free-to-play player in Standard Jackpot, either lets me sneak away wins, or I can just hit escape and then the big red button. That's true. Ooh, that's bad for me. I might play an Acronos just to get rid of these minions and start piling on damage. We'll see. But you have a point. You actually have a point. It is good for free-to-play players. I think I've said that before. But you are 100% correct about that. We're gonna see what we get off of you. Maybe we can get something broken. Miracle Growth is pretty good for 0. We don't even end up overdrawing anything. We get Aquatic Form, which isn't great. Composting isn't the best thing in the world. Let's see if we can yoink something from them. Yeah, okay. This draws me a card, which I guess is fine, and then we can just keep ramping. Draw me a card, ramp, maybe heal a little bit. I don't know exactly. I mean, this is a 2. I mean, our whole board's gonna get frozen soon, right? Mana Crystal, because there's nothing to really draw here, and then a 2 mana. I guess heal myself 1 isn't the worst thing in the world. How it can be that when anything else like Token Druid or Big Priest is top meta, everything is fine, but when Imp Curse Lock or Death Rattle Big Lock becomes king, everybody loses their... Are you silly? Are you silly? Or Big Priest is top meta, everything's fine. That was one of the most hated metas of all time with Big Res Priest. Like, that's just an objectively wrong statement. People were not okay with it. People were very upset. I'm gonna start trading in, that's fine. They could play Reckless here. With 4 mana. Yeah, it could be Reckless. But the 2/11 will still live, so that still gives me a decent chance of maybe still winning. Frozen Touch, okay. It's damage, it's not going into my face. Also, instead of healing 1, I healed 6, because I forgot I have so much mana. They could play Flurry at this point to just get rid of these 2. Yeah, fair enough. Not get rid of, but stall out. You know what I meant. Do I want to play Malagos? Well, Malagos is now useless? Yeah, I have no spells left in my deck, so this doesn't really, he doesn't really do anything for me at this point. We can draw some cards, maybe. Let's see what you give me first. Pride's Fury, Wrath to draw a card for 0. Pride's Fury's kinda cool, but they can still freeze my minions pretty well. We'll go Pride's Fury, though. Like, if I get a decent board of minions, it seems okay. I'm pretty sure I have no spells. Not gonna draw anything. Yeah, it's fine. Draw our lowest. It's a sure, doesn't really do anything. Draw another card, and we can play boom and then boom. Just to try to develop a bit of a board. We keep drawing the stupid Anachronos. I don't want it. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that lethal? Oh no, I don't think it's lethal, but it's pretty close. It's close to lethal. It really depends on where the damage goes. Boom. 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 Composting. Okay, we got him down to 2. We just need like a little bit of direct damage. We just need to draw 1 point of direct damage somewhere. Which, we know what 2 of the dragons are. We have 6 chances to get it. Oh no. I didn't expect to get that. I've already used most of my spells. This is a disaster. Maybe they just concede. Maybe they just concede. It's possible. And I mean, I can wipe their board several times with these minions to stall out for at least 1 or 2 more turns. No! Give me some damage, please. We got the Amber Whelp, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Amber Whelp. We're good to go. Thank goodness. Woo, that was close. If we didn't find damage, it really came down to one of our last cards here. Thank goodness. We can also discover something off of this. See if this would have given me lethal. I'd like to know. Yeah, deal 2. Let's kill him with this instead. Woo. This deck is disgusting. This deck is genuinely nuts. I don't think Control Warrior is that terrible. I think Druid is pretty bad, though. Uniting Stormwind and Gadget Stand was the worst. I think Res Priest was up there as one of the worst. What other things were terrible? I know that there were other terrible things. Deck code, I got you. 1 sec.
I will go forward at any cost.
Copy pasta. I want to keep you because against a hunter we might get run down. Honestly, we keep both of these. Actually, no, we keep nothing. We need to find a way to get Prester as soon as possible. And we can find other things to keep us alive. It's not really that big of a deal. We play this turn 2 to trade into something. We play this and this turn 3 to help keep the watch post alive for as long as possible. And then hopefully draw Capture Cold Tooth Mine by turn 4. Do you think mech decks will ever be a thing outside of game modes like Duels and Battlegrounds? Yeah. There was a mech mage not too long ago, mech paladin not too long ago during the Sunken City that were both very good.
I see you've brought I see you've brought guests.
I wonder if Roarin will ever create informational standard format non-meme video. I mean, if you just go back, like, okay, so you're clearly a new fan of Roarin. Roarin and I were basically the exact same size, making the exact same content for like 2 years. We both grew at almost the exact same rate, and until summer of last year, he made the same exact content I'm making now for multiple different decks. So yeah, actually maybe it was before summer of last year. I don't remember when the first video he made. I think about like Disguised Toast, why Disguised Toast quit Hearthstone. I don't exactly 100% remember when that happened canonically, you know, but I do know that he has a ton of videos like that. It's just, they're old. Capture Cold Tooth Mine, we will probably... We will be playing next turn. I mean, I think maybe we play Far Watch Post next turn. Or maybe the 2 mana 5/5, just because we kind of have to do that. I mean, they're not connected, so this is not really a great video. But it's fine. Oh, we can silence the 5/5 so it can just start doing damage. Oh my word, that's insane. No, this is nuts, actually. This is crazy good. Any Demon Hunter decks coming up soon? No, I am not going to be playing Demon Hunter decks anymore. Fun fact. They're quite literally not worth it. You might be wondering, what do you mean they're not worth it? Let me explain. In terms of viewership, there are good decks. There are good classes and good decks that always do well. There are mediocre decks like Beast Hunter that do fine, but aren't anything special. People have seen Beast Hunter a ton before. Then there are bad decks, right? And those are the ones that, you know, are kind of meme or way overplayed. Like Curse Implock, for example, doesn't usually get very many views at all. It's pretty bad, actually. And then there's just a layer of just shit. And then there's Demon Hunter on average. Demon Hunter never gets views at all, pretty much regardless of what I play. It does not matter. So unfortunately, from like a business perspective, it is not worth it to do that. Give it stats, draw more, 11 damage, it doesn't matter. I love this channel also, but how can you not like Rarin? He is funny and goofy. Wait, who said I don't like Rarin? Who said they don't like Rarin? Who said they don't like Rarin? Did I miss something? Also, when I wonder if Rarin will ever create informational blah 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 blah. Non-name video. Did somebody say they don't like Rarin? I'm reading all the things and I don't see it. I mean, I'll take this for damage, I guess. It doesn't really matter at this point. We're just gonna go face. The game's pretty much over. Oh, wait, you said you don't like... Oh, I much prefer this channel to that stuff. Oh, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. I didn't see anything saying that you didn't like Rarin bread. Isn't the game supposed to disconnect them? Like, isn't this supposed to not happen? Aren't they supposed to, like, immediately connect? Or, like, leave eventually? And I wouldn't even say I'm serious. I feel like I'm an okay balance between serious and goofy. We are just non-stop winning with this deck. It is crazy.
Phelan versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail.
I will go forward at any cost.
So this hand is phenomenal. We've got Prester. We've got Guff. We've got Sir Finley to refill my hand as soon as we play Prester so that way we can draw a bunch of things. The only downside that I really see about it, the only downside that I see is Aquatic Form becomes worse because we have bad cards at the bottom of our deck. That's really the only downside with the Sir Finley play, but it's fine because we're going to be drawing a bunch of other cards anyway. Iron Deep Trog, more aggressive. That's a pretty aggressive play. Respectable. Suspicious Alchemist, they're probably going to pick a spell, a cheap spell, something that's very difficult for me to play. I'm gonna say Frozen Touch. It was Fireball? I was gonna say it's probably Frozen Touch so I can kill that. We're gonna go Far Watch Post. Then we're gonna go Pelican Diver Hero Power, eventually trade into the Trog. And then no, wait, we don't have Guff. We have to wait, because turn 4 is what we'll come into next. Fair enough. We'll figure something out. I was wondering how close all of you guys are in regards to streamers. I watch Zeddy and you mainly. Do you guys ever collaborate together? We don't really collaborate. Not for any, like, bad reason. It's just, we don't really. I wanted to in the past, but I've never, like, taken it upon myself to reach out to people. Like, I've talked to people on Twitter, like DMs and whatnot. Like, we know of each other, and I'm sure that if I wanted to do something, like when I wanted to do the giant tournament thing, that was the first time I'd ever like reached out in any way, and I got a decent number of responses. Not as many as I was hoping, but I got a decent number. And if that just we talk, we just haven't done anything is what I'm trying to say. We're gonna kill off the Trog so we can start playing spells. This to heal me up's pretty good. We'll also be able to kill off the 1/1. I think that's nice. But yeah, I wouldn't say we're like super close. I'm not saying I'm super close to any of them. I used to talk with Rarin a lot. Like I said, we were both like the exact same size. We used to talk on Discord a decent amount. We did a couple of collaborations together of like little best of 3s, best of 5s things. He was on my first and only 24-hour stream, and we had a best of 5 where we just goofed around. It was great. I really wish that the stream stuck around. Unfortunately, it deleted itself because you can't keep streams if they were longer than like 12 hours. They automatically delete themselves, which I didn't know and I was pretty sad about, but to each their own. Point is, would love to do collaborations. I really would. We're gonna, I don't want to lose Moonlit Guidance though. But I think it's okay, because if I draw like Malagos, then I'll be fine. Okay, so we're gonna have to try to win the game in the next like 8 turns. Nope, 3 turns by turn 8. Because they're gonna do a lot of damage to me really soon. Hey, how's it going? Would you ever agree or disagree that Hearthstone is a card game that old players can slowly come back to and have some good laughs? Gimmick and trolls aside, it's the game for everybody. Yeah, I'd say that it is pretty much the game for everybody. I don't really care about Astalar. I think just playing this is best here. We get 4 new cards. We lose Moonlit Guidance, like I said, which is a bummer, but it's not that big of a deal. Good healing, even more healing, which is nice. Even more healing, which is nice. Okay, you know I said we're gonna have to survive? The game basically said, yeah, you're gonna survive. You're good to go. Freeze my 6/7. I'm gonna take a decent amount of damage. Brasswing is gonna completely decimate the entire board. This is nuts. This is like evil levels of good. How good this is gonna be with the Brasswing. I wanna draw, do I wanna draw lowest or highest cost? Do I wanna draw cards? I do wanna draw a card. We get even more healing? I am so sorry, this is not fair. We'll draw our lowest cost card. Hopefully it's aquatic form. It's not. I'll go face with this, and then I will play a 2/2. And we're just gonna draw an extra card every single turn and heal up. We heal all the way back up to full off of that. That was pretty disgusting. Oh shoot, I was supposed to hit this into that, not his face. I hit his face with this. I was supposed to heal more and kill up the 2/1. Now they can kill my 1/3 because I wasn't paying attention. That's my bad. It's not that much damage, and the Brasswing already got the value that I needed out of it, but it's definitely a bit of a bummer. Any tips for climbing Plat 5 to Diamond 5? Exclamation point guide is the video I made that's basically just everything I've done to improve at the game. I put it in for you, so the link will show up in just a moment. Both Ecore and Roarin, I can watch happily. Both are entertaining and chill to watch in different ways. Fair enough. It's true. Draw a card. Onyxia. I mean, this is fine, right? I would like to play this with composting, but like, it's fine. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk, and then kill off this one, I guess. We don't even really need to heal myself up yet. I feel pretty okay. I can play a 2/3 taunt. I'm okay with that. I need to get composting soon, or something that can draw me a bunch of cards. Ow. I think they can play, what's it called now if they want to. Oh, they're gonna play Deathborn now. That's just something that I can't really play around. They freeze my 6/4 as well, which just keeps me from being able to play the game. I'll check it out, thanks, no problem. Fairy Dragon, okay. This is what happens sometimes when you just like mega low roll. You are gonna give me nothing but garbage. Astalar is actually not garbage. I take it back. You're, as far as the other cards go, you're probably the best one I could have asked for. Deal 2, play the 5 to gain some armor. And then also just Fairy Dragon. And then we can play it next turn. At the very least, it gives me a viable turn 10 play. And as long as I don't get like 100% bursted down, we've got Amber Watcher. But yeah, this is what happens when you low roll, where you get a ton of like pretty useless dragons and not really much draw. Okay, they're gonna trade into my minions. I'm actually 100% for this. They're probably gonna play Frozen Touch to kill my 6/3. Oh. Oh, they're gonna play Deathborn again. Son of a biscuit, dude. Composting, love to see composting, don't love to see it now. This is gonna do 14. I'll probably heal myself up and draw another card. Probably should have drawn first, actually. This was kind of a misplay. Because if I end up drawing like Onyxia here, Q Onyxia. Oh, it's Planted Evidence, that's not that big of a deal. 1 mana, 2/4, heal up, not bad. I don't know, Planted Evidence can get me something. We can draw an extra card into potentially a good composting. Like, I don't hate it. Oh, that's not good. I would even go so far as to say it's pretty bad, actually. Luckily, they're using some of their arcane spells right now, so I can heal up with the Amber Watcher again, but... Whew. Not a lot of good low mana curving silences. That's why I put in the Coroner, 2 mana silence, and then we also have the Attorney at Maw, which is another 2 mana silence. And then I used to run the Starfish, which was a 3 mana card that was good silence, but I ultimately got rid of that eventually. Let's draw a card. Well, no, we'll go Planted Evidence first, see if we can get anything good. Due Process. Mark of the Wild allows me to trade there. Then we can go like heal, composting, innervate, and then play this when we have nothing left in hand. We don't really need to play Due Process and draw them cards. Let's do this. Let's draw a card real quick. Ah, that's not great. It does damage to my own minion. It's fine though. Boom. And it's gonna be heal.
Looks like I'm here just in time.
Another heal.
Looks like I'm here just in time.
Innervate. Just so I don't discard a card. It doesn't really matter if I play Innervate or not. Composting. This goes here, and then we'll play Deathwing, Spawn of Deathwing. And then we're gonna hopefully draw into some pretty good cards. Unfortunately, we don't have Moonlight Guidance. It's at the bottom. I don't think they have the damage to kill me, though. They need to play a spell damage card. And we healed back up to full HP, and they've already played a decent number of their damage cards. They only get 2 here, which is nice. I'm pretty stressed. How broken is Unholy Death Knight? Haven't played since nerfs. So I'd say it's pretty good. I wouldn't say that it's like broken. A lot of people probably would, but I don't think it really is. None of my minions are gonna die, are they? I mean, I can trade my little minions into the 3/5 so I can... No, please, fuck you. Oh my god. Aquatic Form, so useless. Wait, Moonlight Guidance is not useless. I lied. Never mind, I take it back. Very useful, actually. Some might even say super useful. Am I gonna die this turn? If I can get, I'll take this for some survivability, maybe. Let's, draw a card, see if we can find anything. Ugh. Wait, I just dredged it to the top. God, no, wait, no, I didn't. I don't know why that was there. Welp. We need to kill this off. We have to kill this off. So we're going to trade that there. Do I want to play Kazakhstan? I feel like the answer should be no. I feel like the answer should be no. Let's see if we can get anything. Malagos is fine. We'll play this, see if we can get like solid alibi, I guess. We get Flurry. You draw me a card in your spell damage. I'm pretty sure I'm just dead though. My board got locked. I wasn't able to draw a couple of extra cards. Let me low world with the dragons. It's fine. It happens sometimes, right? I mean, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, they have enough damage to kill me. No way you got the... That ended up being on Thalnos, so it's gonna be 6, 6, 6, 6, and then... Oh my gosh. Wow. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, maybe they are off by 1. Fireball for 4, that's 9. Wait. No, you could have just gone boom, boom, and boom. It was more damage if you went with the throw. Okay. That's okay. I can't send you the deck because this is... I can only send you the code. Brew a custom deck to play for a special 1v1 tourney. What class would you choose? I mean, I'd probably play Prester Druid. I think it's really funny content. It's pretty good without being, like, broken. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It used to be super broken and problematic, but I think it's a lot less so now.
Phelan versus Rexar.
I did not play the Brawl, no.
Go forward at any
We got Capture Cold Tooth Mine. We've got the coins, so we can play Prester a little bit early. Let's basically get rid of everything else. And there's an... If I had... Okay, we drew Lady Prester, and we drew Jerry Ray Carpenter. So we don't really want to play the other Capture Cold Tooth Mine. We don't even really want to play Lady Prester. Okay, so what we want to do Let me just. We want to play this on 2. We want to draw our most expensive one on 3, along with, you know, maybe a hero power or like a minion or something. Probably, hopefully a 1-drop, sorry. And then after that, they get the 3-1. A little rude.
You gotta be scrappy with
But we're gonna get Guff off of this. And we're gonna coin out Guff and then play this after we get Guff. Hopefully the 3-1 dies. Hopefully we don't have to do anything crazy to kill the 3-1, because that could snowball out of control very, very quickly. Okay? They're gonna trade the 3-1 in. Nice. I'm only gonna take like 2 damage. I'm okay with that. But yeah, I did not play the Brawl at all. We get Peasant. Peasant is something that they kind of have to kill, no? Highest cost card. We get Guff. We play you. We'll play Guff along with the coin. And then next turn we play this. And then the turn after that, I don't know. As long as we don't get super run down early. I think maybe if I had had a 1-drop, like if I had had Druid of the Reef, Mistress of Mixtures, I could have played it and done something. But it's okay. We gain 5 armor. That's all we really care about, right? Boom. Gain 5. Play this on 6. We're taking 8 damage. We'll probably take even more next turn. But we got Moonlight Guidance, which is very, very, very good. If we somehow don't die in 2 turns, because we're completely vulnerable and we only have 36 HP against a Hunter with 5 mana, Doggy Biscuit, fudge. If we can Moonlight Guidance into Brass Wing. If we can Moonlight Guidance into a Brass Wing, I think that's really the only way we can feasibly win the game at this point. So we've really got to hit the nuts. 19 damage? They only need... Oh my god, they only need 4 more damage to win the game. This is nuts. But we absolutely need double Brass Wing. And if they have 4 damage, they win. Okay, that does nothing, right? It gets Rat King. Oh, it gets another Saber? A little weird. Needs to be double Brass Wing or I lose. It's literally the only thing that saves me at this point. That's what I'm saying. This deck does struggle against getting rushed down really hard. I don't really have any nature spells in my hand right now, unfortunately. Moonlight Guidance.
This must be the way.
Oh, GG. GG.
I'll miss you.
I mean, we didn't get a 1-drop or a 2-drop, so we just got run over. Well, we got a 2-drop, sorry. We didn't have anything to play turn 3, really. What exactly, what did I do? Turn 1, sadly nothing. Turn 3 was more supplies so I could coin out Guff.
Versus Darian Mograine.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day I just need a 1-drop.
Knights of the Ebon Blade will not falter.
Okay, so we have Lady Prester, which means we can keep basically anything else that I think gives me some tempo or survivability. I like the Coroner. It can freeze a minion to slow down their biggest thing. I would have liked a 1-drop, I will admit, but that's my fault for not hard mulliganing more. Maybe we can draw 1-drop. I mean, it's probably... Okay, we do draw 1-drop. And it's one of my better 1-drops, which is nice. So Lady Prester will come down turn 6, which is really, really good for us. I mean, it's basically going to win us the game if it is Unholy, because we're going to fight for the board super well. We're going to play the Far Watch Post next turn, and hopefully they have to trade into it. If they ignore it, that's also fine for us, but I just don't want to take damage. The whole point is we need to get to Lady Prester in a way that isn't like we lose the game next turn.
Be swift.
Okay, Arms Dealer's fine. Into probably give it the death, or okay, +2 attack doesn't matter too much. I get to kill this off. Attorney at Maw, silence it. It ends up living.
As you can see, my client.
Silence. This kills that off. This lives and that lives, which is pretty decent. We can play something else next turn. It's not a big deal. We just have an extra minion on the board. mean, there are probably other better things to silence, actually. I probably should have saved the silence to silence the 2/5. Okay. If I hit into that, they're just gonna kill it. It's not that big of a deal. Bubbler, probably kill that off actually instead. Bubbler into far watch post. Bonk this. Slowly work towards killing it off. If they hero power and kill the 2/4, it's lame. But most likely what happens is they're gonna play the 2/5 and try to snowball from there and just trade into my my 1/1. You missed immuning your minion, you should have kept it. Oh! I could have just immuned my minion. And it would have taken... Yeah, it wouldn't have taken a damage. You're actually very right about that. I'm kind of dumb. Armor, they don't really do anything. Let's just give this HP and go face. Giving the 2/4 HP accomplishes nothing. But you're actually 100% right. Doing that was indeed a huge misplay. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just like, oh, silence it. But if I had made it immune, it would have had more HP, which I don't think really would have mattered, but it would have, because it was gonna die to the 2-attack minion anyway, but it would have done something. We'll see if this is Guff at the bottom. We don't find Guff. We find a Moonlight Guidance, which we want to play as soon as we play Lady Prester, so I'm fine with that. Hero power. This sadly goes here, and then we hit this, even though it pops. And then we're gonna go bonk, bonk, and then freeze the one that wasn't bonked. So that way, this 1/1 will probably end up dying. We play Lady Prester. Hopefully, don't get too overrun. Play Moonlight Guidance. Turn 7, and just hope to find a pretty impactful dragon. If not, hopefully we top deck an impactful dragon off of our first draw as well. That's really when our weakest turn is. What are you gonna play for 1 mana? Oh, a peasant? Yikes. 1, and then both of these kill off another one? That's not great. But that's really when we are at our weakest. Literally turn 6 because we have to play this, and then also turn 7 because we're at the mercy of what our first top deck is. After that, if we can get like a draw card or something, it gets better, especially if we have Guff. But that first turn after Prester, and the Prester turn itself, is a little weak. Arms dealer, this is gonna get out of hand, isn't it? They're gonna play the Grave Strength, they're gonna give everything +3 attack, they're gonna do a lot of damage. Never mind, they're not gonna do that. That's a little weird. How do mages and rogue get objections so often from rune and stash? That, okay, you're actually speaking facts right now. I don't know, but they always get it. It's infuriating. Oh, you're making me upset just thinking about it. I'm gonna do my best to just stop thinking about it. But holy moly, you are 100% correct. Also, hello, Aloran. How are you? Sorry, I'm late. No problem, my guy. But you're right. They always get it, and it makes me... Oh. We can save that for later. We'll go Moonlight Guidance. You're insane. You are insane. Boom. Deal 2 damage to everything. Get another copy. Deal 2 more damage to everything. We wanted to do a damage to this so it would die immediately. And then we hit him in the face for 6. And the game is over. The game is pretty much over. We have Far Watch Post, we can play that. He's not really going to kill it. We want to draw Composting, another Moonlight Guidance, Jerry Rig Carpenter, or a Dragon that draws me cards, or Guff, so we can draw cards every single turn. We also could potentially get the, what's it called? We could also potentially get Planted Evidence into, what's it called? Innervate? Jesus, okay. It's not great. It's definitely not great. Save Deathwing for a turn or two. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. We're just gonna go bonk, hero power bonk. And then this goes here so they can't get as many minions. I don't really care about the stats left on the board here. Wow, we are not drawing super duper well. Moonlight Guidance, Jerry Rig Carpenter, Guff, Aquatic Form. No, those are both peasants. No, they transformed into a dragon of some sort, so they're definitely not peasants anymore. Maybe it could still get me something good. The Rancher comes down. Here's the problem. Deathwing is not really that good. Oh, okay, I'm actually okay with that, because I can kill off my own minions. I can kill off my own minions here. Hits there. Then the 3/5 probably hits my 6/1. Nah, might go fit. Oh, you're gonna kill that? Yes, hit that actually, 100%. Beautiful. Don't draw me anything that's like super duper good. Okay, you get aquatic form. I'll play it just to see what's at the bottom of my deck. Yeah, we can heal before we play Destroyer. We can heal up real quick before we play the... No, it should have been the Onyxian Drake, actually. It actually should have been another Deathwing. No, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. Hit here, dies, play Deathwing. This is a huge misplay. If they have, what's it called, we lose. If they have the dude, we lose. If they have Marrogar, I'm just hoping they don't have it and we can wait a turn or two before we get absolutely thrashed. But that is not great. Please don't have Marrogar. Please just like give me 1 or 2 turns to restabilize. Give me something that draws me cards. Oh, why the fuck, man? It's okay. If we can find a way to get the Deathwing at the bottom, we might be okay. They should probably trade the 1/1 in to give him some board space, but fuck me.
I shall stand down.
We need a draw card for after we play that. It doesn't even really matter what it is. We just need to be able to draw cards after we play it. I mean, the deck's still doing pretty well. 4-3 so far today right now. Overall in total 10-4. It's not bad. I hate Marrogar.
Valen versus Arthas.
We got Guff. We really do like Guff. We don't really want anything else. Bubbler instantly gets popped by this. I'm down to keep Sir Finley if I end up needing to try to find something later. We don't really want Aquatic Form. I actually like this hand a lot. Okay. This hand is quite good, especially if it ends up being like an Unholy Death Knight. We're able to rush in and deal with their board pretty well. Arms dealer, fair enough. The question is, do I want to go Druid of the Reef, or do I want to just go Pelican Diver and wait a turn? I don't really want them to pump up more things, but I also don't want to give them a corpse so they can play the 2/3 that spawns more taunts. I'd rather play this for now and just see what they do. What's their turn 2 going to be if they don't have a corpse? I get to kill something of theirs. Okay, I'm fine with that. I get to trade into that with the 4/1, and then I can go Druid of the Reef. Maybe I just Hero Power hit the 2/1. Foul Egg? Oh, no. I guess I ignore the Foul Egg, and I just refuse to kill it for a while. Hero Power hit. We'll hit it again, and then play Druid of the Reef to kill off something else. They're gonna flood the board pretty hard. And again, this is what Guff into hopefully Prester will do if we can get the good curve. Anti-Magic Shell? For just 2 minions is fine, actually. I can Druid of the Reef and kill off the 3/2. I would not mind. And then leave the egg out there because I do not really care about it. Capture Cold Tooth Mine. Beautiful. We will do that. Get our highest card. Play this. Rush into the 3/2. And then coin out Guff and then play this on 5. And then after that, play Moonlight Guidance. We actually have a decent amount of HP and stuff right now. And then the following turn, we can play Moonlight Guidance, and if we still don't get anything good, we can play Sir Finley and do some pretty nuts stuff. I will admit, these next couple of turns, we are very, very vulnerable, though. Extremely. Like, if they have... No, it doesn't matter if they have Grave Strength. It doesn't matter if they have Grave Strength. It does not. Do I want to play the Innervate? No, I'm going to play Lady Prester, and then I'll pop off with the Innervate probably the next turn. Skeletal Sidekick. I mean, it's not great. It's a pretty decently sized minion, but again, Grave Strength won't do anything right now. Anti-Magic Shell. So much damage is that? It's only 11. Oh, it's 11 right now. How much damage is that next turn? Do I even have a chance of surviving? 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, we're gonna have to massively pop off here. I think what we have to do is not innervate out Pelican Diver. I think we have to play around Sir Finley and keep minions in my hand so I can reset my hand a little bit more. I just need to hope that they don't get 3 damage off the top. I already counted this, right? Just don't have like Grave Strength. Just be a really bad draw for 1 turn. Just 1 turn. Have to be really, really bad. What? Oh, they got a corpse.
The citadel stands.
And to draw another card. Fair enough. We have to hope for double Brasswing off of Moonlit Guidance or Moonlit. Or, oh, wait, you're trading? Oh, that's silly. What are you doing? Oh, you're throwing. Oh, you're throwing. What a throw. What a disaster. Holy moly. I mean, I play Moonlit Guidance first, maybe? What a throw. I don't know why he's trading. I think he's trading because he's like, oh, these things stay alive, but that was pretty silly. Aquatic. You're really good, actually. No, yeah, you do 5 damage to everything and everything just kind of dies, right? Boom, boom. Oh, I shouldn't have played that one, my bad. I was trying to make space, but I don't think it really matters. Wow. I accidentally killed off my own 2-4 there. I played it slightly out of order, but it's okay. I don't think they have any sort of direct damage to kill me with at this point. Now all I have to do is draw healing or taunt, and we should be fine. We can play a bigger Sir Finley now as well because of that Ysera. Okay. Fair enough. A little rude.
Leave bones.
Okay, bone. Okay, I don't think that's a very good card, but whatever floats your boat. Why are you not trading? I feel like this is the time where you would now trade. Moonlit Guidance. I think composting's fine. No, it could be Planted Evidence. I don't think it really matters because I'm just gonna play Sir Finley anyway. Just get a whole bunch of new cards, just reset. I do like Planted Evidence. I could have tried to find something off of that for 1 mana, but I'd rather just have all of the mana left over that I can get. Useless. Useless. Very useful. Very useful, actually. This goes here. Then we're gonna go Bonk. Wipe everything. Then we're gonna go Bonk as a 1/1. Then Bonk, and then Composting. Doesn't sound too bad to me. We will overdraw 1 card, but I don't think I care. Actually, yeah, we will overdraw 1 card if they manage to wipe the entire board, but again, I don't think I really care. That's not bad. What the heck? That went for... Okay. Super duper good! Look, this deck is just insane. I love this deck so much. Just because of how ridiculous it is. Yes, sometimes you low roll, and you do sometimes lose to Unholy Death Knight, but as long as you can make it to turn 6 safely, whew, sky's the limit. Brasswing would have been ideal there, I know. Trust me, I know. Moonlight Guidance. We have to kill these off before he can play Moonlight Guidance, so let's just do that. We get nothing off of these 2, unfortunately. Boom, we get 2 cards. Alex Strauss is pretty nice. Oh, they have nothing in their hand. That's why we got nothing. Okay. Planted. Well, we'll go Moonlit. Don't want to go Capture. I mean, it draws me cards. It's a bit clunky, but it's fine. Highest, because we don't want Aquatic Form. Oh, that draws me that. I forgot. We'll heal. The reason why we're healing is because I'm pretty sure we win the game if the game drags on a long time anyway. We'll play the highest cost card and just pass for now. It's a highly statted minion. I think I goofed a little bit, but they're just top decking. There's not really much they could do. I'd rather just make sure I don't die. We got the healing, yeah, I know. Hits. Could be Marrowgar this turn. Would be very lucky of them to have drawn Marrowgar. Okay. I think realistically, that's like the only thing that scares me at this point is Marrowgar. Drawing a card, let's discover a card first. Power of the Wild, Moonlit Guidance is actually too good. It's too good. Oh, that's gross. That's kind of gross. We'll play another one, see if we can get anything different. I mean, Ramp is not bad. I wouldn't mind Ramp. So you can play more things. The more the merrier, am I right? Dragon. More card draw is always nice. Rush, sorry, I need to play Rush to kill that off. Bonk. Bonk, draw a card, hit here. This, sadly, this gets me nothing. Ramp up again, hit here, hit face. Like, the game's essentially over. I don't know why they're still in the game. Warlock would be okay if Decks gave you a chance. I think so. Yeah, if Decks weren't ridiculously broken. So they're gonna draw a couple more cards. If they get Marrowgar, I mean, I could still realistically see them magically coming back into the game. Maybe. If they keep the card in their hand, though, I'm gonna play the Operative and see what it is. Never mind, they're gonna play it. Okay. Not a big deal. We'll draw some cards. We get Primordial Drake, doesn't matter. We'll draw a card. Aquatic Form, we'll see what's at the bottom. Sure. Planted Evidence. Love Planted Evidence. Earth and Scales to gain a ton of armor to make sure I don't die. Or Power of the Wild to just run them over. I think running them over seems like it's the best plan to me. Thinking running them over is the best play here. Honestly, we're gonna go Discover a Dragon. So we get another one of these. Actually, Twilight Drake's not bad. Twilight Drake might actually just end up being the best thing here. Boom, into pump them all up, +1/+1. Gain another mana crystal because my board is full anyway. 3. This goes here. This goes here. 8 goes face. Draw highest, I guess. It really does not matter. We get a bronze Core. But the game's fine. We win. Do you think there would ever be a deck that supports having no playable hand? Like, no cards in hand? Oh, that's interesting. They do have some minor things like that. Like Paladin. No, not Paladin. There's Quick Shot and Hunter. Hunter had Quick Shot. I think there was one for Rogue as well that would draw you a card or do something if your hand was empty.
Be very persuasive.
And kill that off, and then the 5/3. The 5/3, I mean, none of this keeps them alive. They're still dead. Oh, but you mean a new mechanic entirely. Like a whole new thing. That would be cool.
It is time to end this.
What if there was a 1-mana Death Knight card that said consume all of your corpses, gain that much HP, or heal that much HP? Gain would be broken. Heal would at least be kind of okay. Could you imagine if it said gain? Fuck, dude, that would not be 1 mana. That would have to be like 4 mana. That's just off the top of my head. I don't know. I don't think my audio's off. I fixed it yesterday. It used to be off. It used to be bad.
I will go
A warrior?
at any cost.
A warrior? I'm gonna get rid of both of these and take the Jerry Ray Carpenter because it's gonna help me draw a card very easily. We'll play Pelican Diver turn 1 because especially if this ends up being an Rage Warrior, I just rather have the thing on the board to protect me. Have you seen the Warlock, Dark Con, and Jailer deck? Just got wrecked by it. I have not. I have not. I could understand in theory what it does, but that's assuming you get to turn 10. And if you're gonna play a deck like that, why would you not just play Curse Implock, which will win the games faster, it's easier to play, and it's cheaper too. If you have to run the Jailer and Darkon, I would assume just right off the bat that it's at least moderately more expensive. We're gonna play the Far Watch Post. If it ends up being a more combo-based warrior deck, I would like to increase the cost of their cards as quickly as possible. Next turn will probably be Jerry Rig plus Mistress of Mixtures, and we'll see what happens. Could also be like Jerry Rig plus Bubbler. Don't burst my bubble. So I want to play composting sooner rather than later, because I feel like my board is going to get wiped. But I also feel like maybe I should just not play any more cards. I think it should just be like draw our highest cost, draw our lowest cost, because we already know that it's going to be like Aquatic Form. Looks like it is going to be a Control Warrior, which I'm pretty happy about. We're going to play draw our highest, draw our lowest, and then these just continue to go face. You want to play you on 6. We want to keep extra minions in my hand if they end up playing the card that makes us play a card. Summon a minion from our hand. That way it's less likely to hit Lady Prester. What about Mage? Let's say for funsies you play a minion, that minion reads Battlecry. If you have no spells in hand, use the rest of your remaining mana to cast a spell from your deck. That would be interesting for sure. Oh, they knew I was Prester. They knew the game was over. They knew. They're like, dang, I can't beat this Ecore 100 guy. He is too good. He is too lit. Where's the music? I don't know. I don't really listen to music that much when I don't know, because I get distracted by music. It makes me play worse, but I can play it. Oh my gosh, that is loud. I don't know. Just helps me focus and not have music on. Is this deck OP? I think this deck is OP. It's 12-4. It's pretty good. With start of the game, as long as your hand has... Oh, wait, that's actually a sick ability. No, that sounds really cool. We're gonna get rid of all of these. We don't really want any of them. I mean, maybe a Mistress of Mixtures, so we have a 1-drop in case it ends up being an aggro druid. But I still think that that's a little bit much. We have Lady Prester, though, so that makes everything okay. We don't really need to worry about anything else anymore. We got Lady Prester, we played on 6. If we can get an Innervate, that would be even better. And at this point, we're just gonna play for tempo and do everything we can to stay alive so we don't die before turn 6. They don't have extra HP, which means it could be aggro. And again, I stand by summoning these minions and just doing my best to stay alive. Are you playing against Druid? Or are you just playing Druid? Probably. I'll probably play... Well, I started stream really late because, for those of you who don't know, I started another channel and I've been keeping up with the video that I made. For those of you who haven't checked it out yet, I'll send a link to you. And I'll probably have it in the description of most of my videos going forward. But it was a League of Legends video and I was really, really proud of it. And I've been in conversation with my thumbnail guy to try to make maybe a better thumbnail. Been talking to friends about how I can make it, better edited. We're gonna hero power kill the 2-1. I didn't mean to hit with the 5-5. But now that I didn't mean to hit with the 5-5 because I lose this. Kind of lame, kind of a misplay, but it's okay. We're gonna coin out you turn 5, it'll be fine. Or innervate you out turn 5, it's okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's something I'm really proud of and I wanna make this the best possible, like, series of videos that I can. I don't really want to play Planted Evidence. Let's just play you here, hero power, go face. Innervate this out next turn, and we can play Planted Evidence and stuff later on if we can get Hala, or if we want to try to find a little bit more damage in the end. Rampant growth, fair enough, fair enough. Into that, I mean, they're not going to get the resource generation out of it unless they get, like, wild growth or something, they could potentially kill this off next turn with the Scale of Onyxia. And if they do, they heal up a little bit, and I'll have a wide board of minions, as well as kill off Lady Prester, which will be a little bit of a bummer. But I want to play Planted Evidence next turn to see if I can find card draw now. Turn Spotify on if you want music. The dude is not a DJ as far as I'm concerned. I mean, or as far as I know. Yeah, I'm not really a DJ. But I don't know, having some background music is just nice. Some people are listening on their phone and they don't want to have another thing open on their phone. They just want to chill and watch the stream. I mean, I get it. I'll put on some light music, which I did. I just didn't have it on because it helps me focus to not have music. Oh, you're gonna kill that. That's crazy. We get Primordial Drake, not a huge fan of that. We'll go Aquatic Form first. Capture Cold Tooth Mine. Here's the problem with this card. It really just draws me another card, right? I don't even want it to be my lowest cost card. It'll have to be a higher cost card. And it's Guff. I forgot I had Guff in there. That's my bad. I mean, gain 12 armor, so it's harder for them to OTK me. I'm down. This goes here, gain a ton of armor. And then we'll play this next turn. I mean, I don't think it's gonna really save me, but if I'm able to put more minions out on the board as well, I think it could be okay. I'm hoping, well, not hoping, but if they play like Scale of Onyxia trying to get some board presence, Primordial Drake will kill off all of the extra minions. Hey, Ecore, hey, how's it going, Nick? They play Wild Heart Guff, fair enough. Can't even really be too upset about that, because I'm about to play my own Wild Heart Guff next turn. And I think instead of ramping, though, I'm going to want to draw cards because I need more dragons to play. They're all going to be cheap anyway. I don't know how likely it is they just destroy me. We're going to go boom and then draw a card. And then we're going to start playing stuff in, I think, one turn. You're pretty useless. Draw a card. Yuck. These are not great options. I will be 100% honest with you. I would even go so far as to say these are pretty bad. I mean, if I end up having like just like a Beaming Sidekick in hand, I guess I can make it work. How do you think about Warrior slowly moving away from Pirates? Kinda, but not fully and slowly. I don't know if they're really moving away from Pirates that much. Just Warrior hasn't gotten anything. Like, if you actually think about it, Warrior's expansion, at least the last one, they literally got nothing. There was no real theme in what they did. They didn't get like any good cards. They basically didn't even get an expansion. Like, hold up. I'm actually curious if I go to the Hearthstone website just so I can see all of the Warrior cards that were released with a new expansion specifically. I don't even know if any of them are playable. They're gaining a lot of armor, though. This is going to be very difficult to deal with unless we can get, like, Kazakhstan. But let's go to just Warrior. Brasswing's cool. And I want to see just the last expansion, March of the Lich King. I mean, they got a couple of fires for Enrage, but they only got, like, 3 or 4. And then they got a pretty useless card. Okay, I guess they got a Synergy, but it was just so bad. I like Moonlit.
This must be the way.
I like Moonlit less after that. Boom. Into another one. Then I guess I can just go Beaming Sidekick. It's not that big of a deal, but we're trying to protect ourselves against like an Astalar. Just get as much HP out there as we possibly can. Want to play you next turn. Aquatic Form, fine. Innervate, fine.
Who knows what secrets will
Oh, they win.
our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
That is, that's GG, I believe, right? Yeah, it's GG. Because they get to play that, and then they get to play 2, so it's gonna be 20. I mean, actually, no, I don't think I'm dead yet. I genuinely do not think that I'm dead, because the Twilight Drakes do soak up a lot of damage. If I'm at above 28 HP, I live. Yeah, I'm alive. I'm living. It's just gonna be a difficult one. That's most of their damage gone. I'm gonna need to find like a Deathwing. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay, we draw a card. Hope it's something good. Okay, wait.
This must be the way.
Okay, you might be good enough to keep me alive for like a turn or two. Yeah, we can do this. But I can't kill this. Oh no. Okay, we'll just play a couple of cards here. We'll go boom into boom and boom. Do I even want to play Brasswing? The answer is no, not really. Oh god. This is a disaster. They do get another Astalar, but we do have enough minions on the board to not die. What a disaster this has become. I feel like Bran in Curse Implock mostly gets used to force them to kill it rather than actually getting a double battle cry. I mean, you usually get a double battle cry as well, but it also does force them to kill it because they're scared of getting more battle cries.
This must be the way.
How do you, or that and giving your opponents a free colossal minion? Oh, that's true. That is so stupid. I don't know why they released that card or why they thought it was a good idea. Fair enough. But I have no idea why they thought it was a good idea to do that. Holy fuck, we got Astalar. We got Astalar? Oh no. That's not good. But their board will be locked. Oh, their board won't be locked. Okay, this will kill off their two things, and then this, and we draw a card. Let's draw a card first. Oh god. We gain some armor, I guess? No! I was supposed to play you first! Oh god. Okay, I'll play it. So it'll kill off both of them. And then I guess I'll heal. No, I kind of don't want to heal yet. Let's just play this. No, I think I do have to heal so I don't die. Doing damage won't do anything. They're gonna get their stuff back. Wait. Where are their minions? No, they get their minions back at the start of my turn, right? Or something like that. Something dumb. It's at the end of their turn, start of my turn. We've been over this. It's 2 turns in the future of me. Miracle Growth, fair enough. They're gonna end up missing out on a couple of minions here. We can play Primordial Drake and kill off a couple of things. We can play another Anachronos as well to just stall out for another turn or two. They're running out of cards, mind you. So we might actually still be able to win. Favorite music and artist? Probably say like EDM of some sort. I don't know, my favorite artist would be.
This must be the way.
Maybe Porter Robinson, but that's just the first one that came to my head. I don't even know if that's necessarily like my favorite. Yeah, they get their stuff back here. We have 5 armor, which is nice. We can kill off at least a decent number of things with you. But we can also just go like Anachronos again. And just say goodbye to all of their minions. Let's draw a card. Interesting. Interesting. Let's just play this again, stall out a little bit more. And then I'll play this. I don't even need to play Astalar. Let's just play this. We get Moonlit Guidance. Moonlit Guidance is pretty good. Did they play 2 Moonlit Guidances? And a Miracle Growth or something like that? It's going crazy. We're gonna go nuts. We're gonna go nuts mode or something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Oh!
This must be the way.
Boom, boom, discover, play Twilight Drake, get another Twilight Drake. Let's take Moonlight Guidance. We're gonna play Moonlight. We're gonna take Kazakusan. We're going to play you. Oh my gosh, I wanted to play the other Kazakusan, but we don't have time. It's fine. We'll play this Kazakusan next turn and we'll go kind of crazy. They have 1 card left. We play Kazakusan. We're gonna try to find damage in the only way we really know how to. Okay. So, we managed to turn this game around pretty well. I don't even know if it's necessarily, like, still favored for me. I can't believe... I mean, we have another Kazakusan in the deck. Do I want to try to draw for another Kazakusan, or am I okay with just this? I think I'm okay with just this, although... drawing an extra card could be good. I liked the Garen video. Thanks, I appreciate that. I put a lot of work into it. Trying to think about what's left in their deck, and I'm pretty sure that they have the Nourish thing from the Jerry Rig, Astalar. So they have 10 cards in total. So they have Nourish, they have another one of these. They have another one of those left. They have Astalar. They have a Scale of Onyxia. They have a Wild Growth, another Moonlight Guidance, and Earth and Scales, which is not the best thing in the world. They have 1 card left in their deck. What could it possibly be? Yeah, sure, we'll play it. I think playing it is the best call here. Ragnaros Fireball. Oh no. I mean, I guess we will have mana. Oh, Wand of Disintegration, beautiful. That's like all we really needed here. Yoink a card from their hand. Yeah, we could possibly do that. That's amazing. This fills the board and it's hard for them to deal with. Let me think here. Draw a card. Book of the Dead, that's fine. We'll just play Astalar here. I don't really want to go composting or anything. I'm gonna just do that and go full face. They're gonna get their cards back at the start of next turn, and then I'm not gonna get my cards back, but then I can trade in because my minions exist and theirs don't. And then I can go Book of the Dead right after. I think this is fine, actually. Like, they are out of cards. I mean, they don't have dragons, so it's not like they're going Kazakusan. Anyone know of any budget decks for me? I'm dust broke. I mean, this deck really only requires 1 or 2 cards. You don't need Astalar or Sir Finley. They're not required. They're just there because they're good. You can take them out and put in, like, SI Skulker for some mana cheap. You really only need Prester, Prince Renathal, and Wire Eldheart Guff. It's only really 4, which I guess is doable. But also, this Book of the Dead is going to be absolutely monstrous for me. This plus this is going to wipe their entire board. They're going to have to play Astalar to gain some armor. I don't know what their last card is. I wonder what their last card was. Into Astalar. Fair enough. I'm definitely not dead, so that's cool. And you lived? That is disgusting. That is disgusting that this lived. Earth and Scales to gain some armor. It doesn't really matter. They're going to get 1 big board, but we then wipe it. Is Death Knight viable because a lot of cards are free? I would say it's viable. Yeah, that's actually a good point. I would say it is viable. Boom. Wipe the board. That'll do some decent damage, and then we're just going to go face. I don't even really need to do anything else. In fact, I think I just ramp up a little bit because I don't really have to worry about anything else. Gain a mana crystal. I guess play the Twilight Drake because it's not like they can do anything about me being board locked. That's not something that Druid's really known for being able to do. If they play Denathrius, it's not going to do enough damage. Even if they have 2 Denathriuses, this is just not going to do enough. We've got too much HP on the board. That's potentially really bad. They can get Calicos, which could save them. Wand of Disintegration is good for them for sure. It would wipe my board. But then again, they're still in fatigue and I'm not. Right? Like, that doesn't really do anything. They've got another Theatar. And they've got draw a card and then one other thing, which I think is a Scale of Onyxia. Ramming Mount, I mean, sure. Or Kodo Mount, we'll do that. We'll go boom. We'll then give this to you. Well, I guess we'll give it to you, and then this rushes in because it won't die. And then we'll just do that and ramp up some more. And I mean, we win in fatigue. We've got several more things that do a lot of damage. What cards? I'm sorry, Finley and Astalar are the only ones I'm missing from now. Yeah, I would say that those are the ones that you need the least. Sir Finley is just nice because sometimes if you have it in your hand, when you play Prester, you can just instantly get a whole bunch of dragons, which isn't that important, but it can sometimes be helpful. And then Astalar, you could take that out for an SI Skulker. It's a cool extra late game win condition, but usually the dragons will be enough to win you the game. And yeah, there's nothing that they can really get from my hand at this point that would win them the game. So I'm not really worried. This card right here. The SI Skulker is a 2-mana 2/2 that reduces the next card's cost by 1. So a cool little mini combo is on turn 4, you play this, and then you play Capture Cold Tooth Mine to draw your highest cost card, which is Prester, and then Skulker makes it 5 mana, and then you just play it on turn 5. Okay, let's play some Dragon Paladin, I guess.
Liadrin versus Scarlet.
The unholy fester. All hands on deck.
I like dragons a lot, I'm gonna be honest. Need to put on my glasses to protect my eyes from the screen. As far as opening hands go, not a huge fan of this one. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to play the Amalgam on 2 to just survive. We're not gonna be able to use it for resource generation because it's gonna be an Unholy Death Knight. Maybe I should have actually kept the Daring Drake for the rush, but I stand by my decision here.
I see you've brought guests.
Yeah, we're gonna have to coin out the Amalgam to do what we can to fight for the board here. We don't really get anything out of it, but we can't let them snowball. If they snowball, we're just gonna lose. Like, you could say, oh, don't you want to save it to coin out Cariel? It doesn't matter, because the game will be over before I even get to play Cariel most of the time, if we don't do something here. They're gonna go face, that's fine. I can go Amalgam here. It's not gonna get me anything, like, particularly good, but hopefully it'll get me something. Steam Cleaner, hold up. No, that's not really that useful. Ysera, too expensive. All these cards are just a bit too much. I mean, I like Ysera because it's a dragon and it allows other, like, if you have a dragon in your hand, do this thing to activate, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of these. I mean, this gives me a turn 5 play, but we already have this plus a Whelp turn 5, or plus a Noggling. So it's Ysera, unfortunately. This kills off the 2/2. I don't really care about the 2/1. They can draw cards all they want. I just don't want them to have an extra minion on board because I think the extra stats will be more problematic going forward. The Vizier comes down, sure. I think that this deck just struggles against... Oh, God. We're going to have to play the Amber Whelp and kill this off. I mean, at the end of the day, they keep the same number of total minions, so I guess this is still fine. Then we play this turn 4, we can play this turn 5, this turn 6 with something else, and then eventually make it to turn 9 where we'll play Ysera, but... I don't know. They just develop so much so fast. If we don't have a quality end city tech soon, we might just get overrun. Okay, so this is at least a quality. If we can find city tax or something that does damage off of this. Okay. This is okay. This gets me something on the board at least for 1 mana next turn. We can play this, this, and this all together next turn.
They need our care. Now more
Oh my god. I'm getting thrashed right now. I have to figure out a way to kill off this 2/5. And I don't know if there's a way that I can like legitimately do that. They're just gonna keep piling stats onto the board. Oh god. I mean, I can kill off this 3/4. We got a quality. Oh wait, that was the one that we already had. Damn. We'll discover a card first. Not another Ysera. I mean, Azure Drake could be good with City Tax, I guess. This will draw me a card. And then this gets me some minions on the board and we'll kill a 3/4. I mean, our board is okay. This card being a 2/5 for 3 is ridiculous. This has to be a 2/4. This has to be nerfed. I've been calling for this card to be nerfed since it was released. Like, I played it in Token Druid, I played it in a couple of other aggro, like, decks, and it just, oh my gosh. Let me stop playing a deck that's 13 and 4 because I play for content. I don't play to climb. If I really wanted to, I could hit Legend by just playing Curse Implock or any other meta deck really, really quickly. But I like having fun with it, and I don't really care if it takes me a little bit longer to hit Legend because of that. I like having fun. Okay. Okay, they get more of these, which is not good. We're gonna heal up a little bit off of the... Oh. No, we don't even really heal up off of that. It just dies. Okay. Cool beans. Love to see it. Nice. A holy spell. I think I'm going to need to heal up though with the Amber Watcher, but we need this as well. I don't even know what saves me at this point. Consecration. I mean, that's close, but I don't think it gets me there. Because we can't go a quality consecration. I need to just hope they don't have a giant pump that kills me.
Your win, friend. I can see.
Cool. Fun, 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 fun. Fun, fun. Got obliterated. Not even close, baby. No, I think if you increase the cost, it's a dead card. Like, if you make it 4 mana, it's not playable. It has to be 3, but it has to be like a 3 mana 2/3. So that way it can die. Maybe a 2/4, but I would say a 2/3.
Will serve me in death.
You see, I want to keep equality, but I also know that I can draw equality off of Knight of Anointment, and I want to draw something to play turn 1 or turn 2, so I'm going to get rid of it. We draw Knight of Anointment, which is great, and I might have to play Flight of the Bronze earlier rather than later, but we'll see. I'll play Knight of Anointment first just to get something out there. Anybody going to watch LeBron break the scoring record tonight? Oh my god. Probably not me. I don't really have a way of watching live sports unless I watch it illegally, I guess. I actually do like watching basketball a lot, though. Maybe I'll tune in. I have no idea, though. I didn't even know that he was that close to doing it. I thought he was still a while away. We drew an equality. Would much rather have that be a city tax, but fine. I think the big thing about this deck... Why do I have 2 Restaurant Vipers in here? Wait, what? What the heck is this? I just think Dragon Paladin's not fast enough at the end of the day. Like, I think it's cool and all. We'll take Anachronos to poof away a board for 2 turns. But at the end of the day, even though I think it's really good in some situations, it's also just so weak in a lot of other ones. I think I need to make it a 30-card deck and take out Twilight Drake. I need to take out Theatar. At least one, if not both, Rustrat Vipers. Auctioneer. Oh, I put it in because it was still good into some matchups, but yeah, we're gonna get rid of this stuff. We're actually just gonna concede. I'm not gonna play this one out. I'm gonna change the deck around because this one is fucking awful. Like, there needs to be a 1-mana dragon that we can play. We also need to draw City Tax more consistently. So let's go here. So say goodbye to this, say goodbye to this, possibly the second one, say goodbye to Theatar, Twilight Drakes, both of them. What else do I want to get rid of? Prince Renethal, if I'm not going to have that many cards, I need to get rid of 3 more. I like the flexibility. I like the draw. Oh man, 1 Battle Viker. And then I have to get rid of 2 more cards. Probably the school teachers though. They're not dragons, even though they're really flexible and can get me city tax and or equality at times. They're not good enough. They're not dragons. The turn, I mean, but the problem is you don't have any turn 4 plays, right? Like, that's the problem. This curves out into turn 4 and turn 5, which is something this deck struggles with a lot. Maybe we take out 1 Order in the Court. We need to take out 1 more card. Oh, man. This is just too good against early removal. I like the Daring Drake. Amber Watcher for healing. I like healing, but it feels a little bit weak to me. Feels a little weak. I mean, I could take out this as well. Yeah. We just have to accept we have, like, nothing to play turn 2, but if we can get equality city tax, we just lose to board-based matchups with tons of death rattles, which is exactly what Unholy Death Knight is, and everybody's running it.
Mine is the only way.
I like Time Warden turn 3. In fact, coining it out turn 2 and then playing the Amber Whelp turn 3 is pretty solid as well. I don't think I want to trade away the city tax right away, because if it does end up being the Curse Imp Lock, then we're going to need equality city tax in order to wipe at least 1, if not 2 boards. Okay. Amalgam. So I think what I want to do is I want to coin out this turn 2, play this turn 3, both of these turn 4. I think at the end of the day, that is the best possible thing that I can do. And we're gonna hope that it's good enough. We're going to coin, Amber Whelp, kill this so it doesn't continue to scale. They're gonna play Fiendish Circle. I'm then going to trade my 3/3 into their 3/2. They're gonna play Vile Library as well as the other card. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say plus the one that draws, Impending Catastrophe. They don't. I hit here. I play a 3/4. Hopefully this 3/4 does not die, and I play 2 Amalgams next turn, and I get some extra value. Can I just be honest? I absolutely despised this buff. I think that Blizzard or Team 5 completely missed the mark with this buff. Making it a 3-mana 3/4 didn't do jack shit, okay? We're able to play 1 more card. It's gonna be a Daring Drake, which is the only even playable dragon. It just doesn't work. Turn 3, you already have several good turn 3 plays with the Banneran, the Whelp, Bronze Explorer. You don't also need Time Warden. They should have pumped up like 1 or 2 different other cards, in my opinion. And I think that would have made it a lot better. We're gonna take the Amber Whelp. And then we're going to take, because I just like that. And then we're gonna take probably Bronze Explorer for some lifesteal and some extra survivability. But this is really just to kill this off. I guess I could have gone with the Primordial, but the Bronze Explorer to generate more resources just seemed better to me. We're probably gonna play Amber Watcher next turn to heal myself up, and then Amber Whelp into Bronze Explorer right after that. Is that infused? It's not infused? That's crazy. That's nuts. They do nothing, fair enough. I mean, I can just go City Tax. I can just go City Tax into like Bronze Explorer and trade and heal up a little bit, but I'm gonna need equality. So I'm gonna take this instead. If we get a pump or something, it'll be nice. Or get City Tax off of this, which is fantastic. We're gonna go bonk into trade to just keep my stuff alive. And they're clearly going the curse version because they run touch. If you run touch, that means you're going slightly more control things and removal spells rather than just pure imps, which means that we have to play around curses. Luckily, we have Cariel to do that though later on. Tamsin. Aw, man. I didn't think about Tamsin. We'll play this next turn. Right now, we'll discover a dragon and then probably just play Amber Whelp next turn. I love Brasswing when it comes to dealing with whelps as well. LeBron or Jordan? Who's the GOAT? Jordan for sure. I don't know, cause like, I don't know. It's hard to actually judge this because there's so much bias going around. Like if you look at some numbers, it favors LeBron. If you look at other numbers, primarily rings, it favors Jordan. But like, I feel like you can't judge everything based on rings either. But also, Jordan would have potentially had more rings if he didn't go play basketball for, I think it was 2 years. It was maybe like 2 seasons, but 1.5 years or something like that. I don't fully remember. So like, oh, we'll take Kazakhstan for a potential win condition. We can just drop it sooner rather than later. Amber Whelp, I'm fine to take 1 more damage. We'll just do 3 more to their face. So like, there are things that go into the debate. I'm not super well informed on it, so take my words with a grain of salt, I guess. But if I had to choose, gun to my head, I would probably say Jordan. But we also don't know what LeBron is gonna do in his last couple of years as a player, you know? We need to draw a quality, and we need to draw a quality right now. Cariel doesn't do enough here. Cariel does not do even remotely enough. We're going to have to hit this so many times. Are you kidding me? Bonk, bonk, this goes here. We have City Tax to potentially wipe the board, maybe a Brasswing as well. I guess I could have played a Nacronos, but then I would have had to just deal with the minions a little bit later anyway. I'd rather say, no, I should have played a Nacronos. That actually would have been 100% correct. Because now I'm just screwed out of my mind. I should have played it. I should have played it because now they have minions left on the board, which plays into this as well as Impending Catastrophe. That's my bad. I thought Cariel would be good enough. And it stops 4 damage from coming through, but... I can deal 3 damage. Oh! No, I can't play City Tax and Brasswing. That's impossible. Grimmer of Sacrifice. So that way they don't overdraw. Fair enough. Also plays around City Tax a little bit, which is pretty good for them. So... I mean, I can kill up a couple of things. I can do this plus this. And then eventually go like a quality brass wing in a little bit. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we're gonna go boom, heal up 8 more, and then take 2. And because of the fact that we take half damage, the curses aren't like that bad. They're bad, but it's fine. As long as nothing too crazy happens, we can play Kazakhstan next turn. If something ridiculous happens, we play Anachronos. Is the Jailer good for this deck? I don't know. I definitely misplayed though, man. I'm so disappointed in the fact that I misplayed it as hard as I did. I'm trying to think about how I come back. And I mean, they still have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7 curses left minimum right now. They have 7 curses left minimum. I'll play you, see what happens. I mean, if I play you, it's very likely that I just end up losing the following turn to Tamsin. Because they're able to play a ton of things. So I kind of just gotta hope this is something good. It's definitely not something good. Actually, no. Righteous Defense is fine on this, and then we can kill this off with the Whelp and then bop that. Yeah, Righteous Defense is fine. Hopefully it ends up going on the Whelp so we can play it and get a huge minion on board, please. Fingers crossed, it does. Okay, that's huge. Boom, kill that, play the one that does 3 damage. We don't need to pump up stats, it doesn't matter. We're hoping to get Brass Wing at some point to do a like insane amount of damage. Wait. Oh, both of those dragged blows are still free. I thought that they played 1 twice. Oh god. Does the weapon block the curses? Yes, it does block the curses, at least half of the damage, which is nice. But wow, this is a problem. Fiendish Circle. Great. Grimmer, fair enough. Does do some decent damage. Impending Catastrophe so they don't overdraw makes some sense as well. I don't know, my main issue is, oh, they are gonna overdraw 1. Luckily for them, it wasn't something important. Imagine if that had been a curse. All they had to do is play their stupid free drag blows first. Never punished for making a misplay, I guess. Was hoping that they'd get misplay, or they'd get punished for it, but it's okay. Dragged. Another dragged. There's still 4 mana left. I don't really know exactly what else they're gonna do here. We're gonna have to play some curses. I have to play Brasswing. Oh no. This ends up living through the Brasswing. How much more healing do I have here? That is healing for sure.
Any questions?
This goes here, this goes here. We play Brasswing to kill off everything except this, sadly, and then we'll get rid of the curse that does the most. This one's only gonna do 2 to me. I heal up a little bit. I need to find Amber Watcher, or I'm gonna lose. I can discover Amber Watcher maybe off of Bronze Explorer, perhaps? We also have very few cards left in their hand. There's Abyssal Wave. Okay. I'm gonna have to play these curses. This is gonna do 3 damage as well. It's not that big of a deal. They're gonna play Bran into both Cultists, and I have no way of stopping that. They're gonna give me 6 curses next turn. Is there a way I can draw a bunch of cards? The answer is no, not really. And it's gonna be 4, 4, 5. Yeah, we lost. There's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, we didn't get a card. Cool. It doesn't really matter at this point. Draw a card, maybe?
It's not too heavy.
Kazakhstan doesn't matter. We die to double cultist.
Almost out of cards.
Just play Bran. Just play Bran and the 2 cultists, please. Just do it. Just get it over with. There's Bran and the 2 cultists.
Let the ritual of absolution commence.
That's the same amount of damage. Yeah. Well. I don't think Dragon Paladin is good. Fucking sucks, dude. Like, the damage is just unreal, man.
Liadrin versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
All hands on deck.
We're gonna get rid of everything that isn't Knight of Anointment because we're gonna draw the equality off of the Knight of Anointment, so we don't really need that. We're just gonna try to like hard search for city tax, so that way we can get rid of their first build or first big board and then try to stabilize from there. They play a peasant, fine. Flight of the Bronze isn't what I'm looking for. I'm gonna play this. They could hero power kill the 1/1, keep their peasant alive, and just continue to draw cards, which would not be great. Igor, how old are you? How old do you think I am? I like playing that game because I get a wide range of answers. I've been asked if I'm 16 all the way up to like 40, so I feel like both of those had to have been troll answers, but you know, it's still cool. I'm gonna coin out Bronze Explorer. And then I guess I can go Time Warden. As much as I like Brasswing and I think it's actually insane, I can't keep it. Because I'm not gonna survive until turn 10. I'm just not gonna make it that far. So we have to get rid of it. They're gonna trade, I heal up a little bit. So that way they can pump up the Vizier. They have to get a free damage card, though, to kill off the 3/1. If not, I'm able to kill the Peasant, which is really, really nice. How peculiar. How odd. I play you, I trade here. I end up healing a little bit more. If you were going to go face, you might as well have killed it off if you weren't able to kill it with the card that you generated. But sure, whatever floats your boat. I'm going to have to save Equality City to...
Now more than ever.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to kill off the 2/5, so I'm gonna have to play the Whelp. I could play the Daring Drake, that's 5. Yeah, let's play that. Let's kill this off. 5, it's not bad. This goes here, they get a 1/1 out of it. It's not the biggest deal in the world. We can play the Whelp as well as Amalgam. I said this before just a couple of games ago, but this Time Warden buff was the worst. Like, I genuinely think it was one of the worst buffs ever. But it's like not a super notable card, so it's not really talked about, at least right now. Like, obviously they might come out with another 4-mana dragon and they might get some like extra value out of it. That's something that could end up happening. But the problem is, in its current state, making it a 3-mana 3/4 did nothing, absolutely nothing to change it. Do I leave the 4/4 alive? I think the answer is yes, I do leave the 4/4 alive, because I'd rather kill the wider board so they're not able to do as much damage to me. Deathwing turn 10? No, I'd rather take a Nixie. No, I think Deathwing turn 10 actually is better here. Because, like, I'm not going to make it to turn 10, but they gave me nothing but really expensive cards anyway, so might as well. I don't want to waste other city tax. And by other city tax, I mean the one I have in my hand. But I mean, if they flood the board, Equality City Tax might just have to be my answer here. They're trading. I'm okay with that. Equality, city tax. And then I kill off the 2/5 and whatever Trog happens to also still be alive at the time. I mean, I have to save it for Marogar, but I have Knight of Anointment to give me another equality the next turn, so I guess it's fine. I guess what I could do is go bonk here, bonk here. So that way they don't get an extra thingamabob. And then they only get 2 little 1/1s. Yeah, I think that works. Go city tax, kills everything off. I heal 4, well I guess 3 really. And then we go U. We get the other equality, which is what we wanted. We'll go flight into Bronze Explorer, maybe something else, unless we get something really good off of flight, in which case we can play that. Hey, Lauren, thank you for the 10 gifted, much appreciated. Son of a... Hopefully they low roll. I mean, it's not a particularly high roll. You're really good. I'm going to need you for later. We'll go boom into boom. Getting the, oh, god damn it. This is so good for them. I'll take you, I guess. We'll play Anachronos next turn into Kazakhstan. I'm actually just dead. There's nothing I can do. They pump up all of their minions, and that's GG. They trade this here, and then that is an endless amount of damage because I didn't have another city tax, and I had too few mana to play Anachronos. I mean, I'll take the Whelp because I already have a thing. Maybe they don't have Grave Strength, right? Maybe they don't have Grave Strength. They don't have Grave Strength. Oh. Interesting. Okay. I can play Anachronos next turn and get myself at least 1 turn here. Buy myself a turn. I've got a 4/4 lifesteal minion, so like, why would you hit like the... Oh, you want your minions to die to get more concoctions. Great. I don't know. Anachronos into Kazakhstan into Deathwing probably makes the most sense to me. So they didn't have Grave Strength. Okay, this is not good. It's far from good. But it's not game losing yet. We're not dead. And that's all that really matters. We can play you into Flight of the Bronze. Get myself a 5/5 taunt minion to keep me alive for a bit. Onyxia, I guess, is fine. I mean, Bronze Explorer is probably better because they're going to play Deathwing and it's going to destroy everything regardless. But I guess Raid Boss Onyxia gives me an alternative late game play as opposed to Deathwing. But you're coming down next turn because the only way we can win is if we can get some really big treasures.
And close enough.
Okay. Fair enough. Maybe I have to play Amber Watcher here to try to stay alive. Kazakhstan might be greedy, but like, when else am I gonna play Kazakhstan? I have to play it, right? I have to play Kazakhstan because if I don't, I'm gonna get outvalued. You got another Anachronos, which is nice. Actually, that might be too much damage. We might actually still have to play School Teacher. Oh, I hate this so much. Order in the court to draw out Lightforge Cariol. I don't mind that. I actually like it a decent amount. We'll kill off this because it keeps pumping things up. We'll take Lightforge Cariol and then hit here, and then we can go Equality plus Cariol next turn. If they have Grave Strength, that's 1, that's 7 plus 12 damage. That is exactly lethal if they have it, but there's a chance they don't have it. You run Sylvanas? Why? Why though? I'm so confused. They're emptying their board so that way they can get value, but I think they misplayed this game very badly. I mean, they get their board back, but it's okay. We go Equality, or last of them, into this. Last of Us. Aha. I didn't hit them in the face for 2. It's a bit of an oops, but it's fine. We'll play Kazakhstan next turn with the pump. Probably Anachronos before Deathwing. And then hopefully that's enough to win the game. Dude, that Scourge play was insane. Marogar, when they end up drawing it, is going to destroy me. I stopped playing. I stopped paying attention. I'm so sorry. I stopped paying attention to chat. I will admit I got a little bit tilted because this is the third Unholy Death Knight in a row that I played against, and it's just something that this deck struggles against. It's just not great at dealing with these decent boards, you know? I mean, I guess it could be Onyxia here. But again, I need to play Kazakusan before Marigar comes down. We lose very little for this, and we have good healing. So let's go boop into... Okay, not bad. Into boop. And then we'll just probably go face and ignore the 1/1. You're awesome. You're passable. You're pretty good, but you're the only way I can kill off a giant board of minions, but you having a ton of taunt is really good as well. But I think killing off minions is better than taunt. I already take half damage. I'll take you because I think that maybe if I can get a board of stuff, maybe it'll be okay to destroy a minion. Like, we just have to go full control mode here and just slowly hit them in the face. Canopy Jars, or Canopic Jars is there for mostly Wax Rager. And maybe in combination with, oh boy. With Onyxia if we can get her to survive for a while. I don't know. I think maybe the Canopic Jars should have been something different. I'm actually going to go look back and see what I could have taken instead of it. Because I also think I took something instead of, yeah, I took the Staff of Scales over Annoyo Horn. And considering I already had Vampiric Fangs, I guess that was probably a mistake. Because I already had a decent amount of removal. I think double Amber Watcher makes the most sense to me here. It heals me up a decent amount. It could also just be one. And then place you and heal up 8. And just chill for now. Vampiric Fangs will kill the 5/5. And then go face. We heal up all the way to full. The 8/10 is a fairly beefy minion that will be somewhat hard to kill. I'm just hoping I don't have to discard a Wax Rager, because the infinite value from the Wax Rager and the good value from the Staff of Scales is really the only way I can win this game. Spamming the Glug emote? Appreciated. No. No, 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 no. No way.
In my name.
I think this has to be a Deathwing turn. Oh, that sucks. No, it can be a Staff of Scales turn. Thank goodness for that. Staff. And then it's gonna go just across the board. Bonk. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. And then I want to kill off the 7/4 so I take less damage. Oh, I don't want to take Deathwing or Onyxia. I don't want to take any of them. Oh man, the only one that I like, I want it to hit the most is Amber Watcher. Oh, I hit Onyxia. I guess that's fine. That means we get to play this and then hit face for 8 and then hit him with this, which I guess is okay. We still have Deathwing and Anachronos if they play Marigar. So it's fine, I guess. And we can play the... Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Not the biggest deal in the world yet. Hold up. Or how old are you? We guessed. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. I stopped looking. 23, 25. Yeah, I'm 23. I'm gonna be turning 24 this year. So I'm like right in between the 23 and 25. You guys are spot on. That was a good one. That was a good answer. I'm missing lethal. Draw 4 cards? Dear God.
Cards. The fallen will serve.
Okay. Staff of Scales wins me the game. Wax Rager does not win me the game. Hero Power. I'll play you. This goes here. This goes here. This goes face. Do I want to play the Plague Spreader? Yes. You might be wondering why. The answer is simple. Playing that gets me a little bit of extra pressure on the board. I don't really care if I lose anything else at this point. It doesn't matter. Marigar comes down. It was the last card in his hand. That is a huge board. My God. But this is what Deathwing and an Akranos are for, as well as scale of a staff of scale. So I'm fine. The game's fine. We win. Immaculate hair, Ecor. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
No mistakes.
Make no mistakes. I'm surprised that we actually beat an Unholy Death Knight. I think the changes we made to make it 30 cards instead of 40 cards so we can more consistently draw equality city attacks was very good. I don't know. I feel a little bit bad for getting bummed that game. We're gonna probably start off tomorrow playing Dragon Paladin, but we're gonna end stream now. I know that it was a short stream, but again, I'm working on the second channel. For those of you who haven't checked it out yet, I would highly recommend checking out this video. I would really appreciate the support. I want to know if you guys like my video here. I put a ton of time into it, and I've learned a lot from it, actually. I've talked to a lot of people, and they're like, here's some things you could do better, here are things that you didn't do that you could do, and I intend to implement those. So I will be going for now. It's too late to play another game. I apologize. But yeah, I don't know. I was just not in the greatest mood. I don't know why. I'm a little bit tired, and yeah, I don't know what got into me today. I just wasn't really in a good mood most of the day. I mean, I played Press Surgery, but even then I just felt kind of like lethargic. I think maybe it's because it's hot in my house and I didn't turn on the AC, so I just feel like kind of groggy. I don't know. But I will see you guys tomorrow. And I will be playing this deck, and then I'll be playing the Rainbow Death Knight deck, or I'll be playing, no, I think I'll be playing Control Priest. This deck right here that somebody was playing and got 12 wins in the Brawliseum with, and I was like, I like Control Priest. Might as well try this out. Wait, this isn't the one. This is the wrong one. Was there more than one Priest deck? Oh, is it this one? I think it might have been this extra large deck. Yeah. Because I was like, this one doesn't have the Plague Spreader. It was this one. So I'm going to be playing Control Paladin and then this Control Priest. I think putting in an extra Shard of Naru might be helpful to deal with the pumped up minions. So take out you. Actually, you're decent. You're not bad as a 1-drop. But I feel like they're better cards. Undying Allies. How many Undying cards do I even have? A Plague Spreader. You. Honestly, that's not bad. One less Psychic Conjure. Actually, no. Maybe we do end up putting in you. What would I take out then? Want all of these good late game cards. I think Undying Allies might be a little bit greedy, because if I don't have an undead card, it's pretty bad, and it really only works with like one card right here. But yeah, those are the two decks I'm probably going to be playing tomorrow, and then after that we're going to be playing a Rainbow Death Knight. It's going to be very fun. These are the three decks if I finish these two in time. Hope you guys enjoyed.